And now it is time to meet the skaters in tonight's finals. Julian Agliardi, the prodigy, coming through the wild card jam earlier.
And the long-awaited intro to SLS, Gin Wu.
Cordano Russell, everybody's new favorite, basically. A Canadian Olympian and a great guy.
My homie, Carlos Riviero, amazing skateboarder. Not a great baseball player, but thank God we're skating today.
And coming out of Japan, Kairi Natsuke, just coming off a win at X Games Osaka.
A former SLS champion, Kelvin Hoffler from Brazil.
And John Carlos Gonzalez, coming out of Colombia. This dude's a maniac. Great to have him back in SLS. Let's see who he's got for this spot.
Another SLS champion from Portugal, Gustavo Ribeiro.
And Miles Silvas, 2023 Thrasher Skater of the Year. So we're finishing this contest strong.
Yeah, and here we go, the man, two-time SOTY from Florida, Jamie Ford.
So, the Kona Big Wave Men's Final about to begin right now here in Cleveland. It's MGK Day. It's actually the whole weekend. There's things happening all over Cleveland this weekend celebrating MGK. We are in the shadow of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a cool scene down here, downtown Cleveland. A lot going on.
We have Brown Stadium right here.
Nitro Circus is on site. We just saw some guys doing some backflips and whatever else they're doing on those motorcycles.
Motorcycles are flying.
It's scary.
People are skating.
Oh, off we go.
And we're in.
Julian Agliardi kicking things off. We're talking in the wild card jam. He really he's so polished. He really is. He's not getting lucky out here. He's doing exactly the tricks he already knows how to do, and they are good.
They're really good. Starting off pretty strong with the kickflip back lip. Getting a 6.5.
And Gin Wu Onodera, everybody's been talking about this kid for years. He's won a lot of different events. This is his first appearance in SLS, and he killed it in the wild card jam. First trick bail, shocking, but he'll get it.
Very shocking. What's more shocking is just missed his flick. But see him missing flick like
what's
that.
even more shocking is that we expect somebody to make a kickflip front blunt to something first try.
That's true. But
it's ridiculous.
My man, he's been proven to handle the pressure.
Cordano Russell. I've heard he rides an 8-ply board. He's a big dude.
And just recently turned pro for Toy Machine.
That was cool.
Very cool.
He did it right. He came up so fast, though, right? Like, he was not lingering around as a flow rider or anything like that. Your boy, Carlos. Oh!
Wow. That's what we were used to seeing from Carlos before some of these injuries happened, and it took him a long time to get back to this level, but look at this, switch flip, front board, perfect on the rail. The way he did that was perfect.
And the rail is not small.
No, it is sackable, it's scary, it's long, it's mellow. 8.5 to start it out. Great start.
Kairi Natsuke up. He won that Apex Stop Skating UCI last year.
Which, if you remember, was another square
Good point. So no problems for Kairi. Heel flip, back lip. Here's the Dios Azul replay. play. Textbook.
Definitely deserves some tequila after that. Heel flip up and over to a back lip.
He's got 6 more tries before he can start to chug.
7.6. Harsh score, I'll say, for a trick of that caliber. But just shows where the level has gotten.
Kelvin Hoffler on deck, 2015 Super Crown champ. That was a decade ago. He's got 1 win since then. Skating his first takeover right here. Ooh, going for the sugar cane?
Sugar cane. Risky move. I can only assume that a square rail has to be a touch easier for that trick. A little more room to lock in, but...
John Carlos, cab back lip, coming out swinging.
Coming out swinging. I would say the cab back lip for this caliber of a contest isn't that strong, but it was a good, I guess, get the nerves right.
Remember how he skated that Wilshire Resurrection? I could see some of that happening here. Also square, right? So, okay, 7.7.
That's really weird. A cab back lip should not score higher than a heel flip back lip. But
Judge's choice.
Judge's choice.
We've got Billy Marks, Kelly Hart, and Big Cat. Shout out Big Cat, Ohioan.
Ohio.
Yep, along with Deerdick.
And I love those guys. They do a phenomenal job.
So Gustavo Ribeiro missing his first attempt. Miles Silva's representing Cincinnati Reds out here. I like it.
You think there's beef between Cleveland and Cincinnati, though?
Oh, probably.
Gotta be. I think you wore the wrong shirt. You forgot where we were.
Cincinnati's got a cool scene too, though.
They do.
You got James Kelch up there these days. That's wild.
I just hung out with him in Cincinnati.
Nice.
On a girl trip, yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome. Switch front crook. Really, really respectable street skater trick.
He's only interested in hard tricks. 7.8, good enough for second place. Better than the cab back lip by 1/10 of a point. Jamie Foy on deck. First attempt. Oh! Front nose grind on the out rail to shove it.
Front crook.
Front crook.
That was pinched. Let's get a replay on that one.
Yeah, let's see it here on the big screen.
Yeah.
Man, that was perfect. First try.
And to shove out, it's actually easier when the board is straighter on a front crook, so that was on purpose for him. That was really, really well done.
Feeling it. 8.5, tied for the lead.
I thought we were going to have a chance at the club there.
Back to the top of the order, Julian Agliardi. Go for the tray flip front 50.
I mean, it's just a different level, you know. Julian gets out here, kickflip backflips the rail perfect, and then ends up in 6th place when it's all said and done after the first attempt.
So Ginwoo fell on his first attempt. Does he go back for the kickflip front blunt? He does, missing it again.
He has different levels, you know. He can flip out of front blunts, he can big spin out of front blunts. And I just wonder if he's going a little too hard too quick, but I guess, you know, you are skating against some pretty heavy hitters here. So I do agree, you kind of got to go for it right out of the gate. And it looks like he's trying to do something out of the front line.
Cordano. Frontside half cab flip, front board. Love that.
Very scary, very blind. This has to be the best trick so far, I would assume. There's just not a lot of room for error. No one does this. Frontside half cab flip, front board. He stared someone down right when he pulled away.
Welcome to the club. Cordano Russell, 9 even, first place. First 9 of the day.
First 9, not the last.
Taking another look. Beautiful.
Beautiful, flicks perfect, middle of the board. Flipped chilling.
Little size difference there between Cordano and Julian. Carlos Ribeiro next in. The healthy Brazilian coming off an 8.5.
Wow.
That's good to see. That's fun.
That is so cool to see. Switch flip, back lip. This is going to be back-to-back 9 clubs right here. What a start for Carlos Ribeiro.
And it could not have been cleaner. Dios Azul replay holds
Perfection. Flicked.
This has been awesome because Carlos has shown up hit and miss over the last few years, and it's really he's not been on it at all, not even close. Here we go, 9 club for Carlos. You called it, John.
Back to back, still has 5 attempts left to get one more trick done.
How about we get Carlos Ribeiro his first ever SLS win after all these years?
I would love that.
Wait, what did he just try?
Tried back heel late shut, or would you say heel flip late bitch? Ah, back heel late shut.
Hopefully we see it next try. Kelvin Hoffler.
Had some trouble on attempt 1, but looking for
0 for 1.
here at attempt number 2. Brazilian.
Kelvin was pretty vocal to me about how much he hates square rails.
You know, that's interesting because he's just always been so good, though, at adapting and doing whatever he needs to do.
Yes.
But I guess he doesn't have to like it. He might be good at it and still say, hey, I hate the square.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it. Janka. Switch, front hurricane.
Switch front hurricane, ran right into Kareem Campbell. Let's see, I couldn't tell on the lock from the angle that we were at. Yeah, that was pretty good. A little sketch coming out of there, but
Course is just too narrow.
course is a little narrow.
8.2, great score. Second place, Janka with 2 scores on the board. 3 scores count. Gustavo Ribeiro in next. 0 for 2 for Gustavo. He's shocked.
That's when skateboarding's not fair sometimes. Do everything right, catch a little wheel bite, 0 points.
Just caught a glimpse of Boo Johnson in the crowd. Miles Silvas. Honestly, Miles has only ever skated a small handful of contests. It's fun to watch him in this environment, see what he can do. Trying to step it up a little bit.
Going for the switch heel backflip, which we know he has. Did he switch heel backflip Bricktown?
I don't remember. I'm just going to go with probably, yeah, for sure. Actually, yes.
Sure, he did.
All right, Jamie Foy. Oh. Grapefruit grind, 180 switch feeble. Is that what he's trying?
Going for it.
Mark Gonzalez invented that trick. As far as I know, it was in blind video days. He did it on a curb in a parking garage.
And popped out in the middle.
Current leader after 2 attempts, Carlos Maltos Pic Ribeiro from Brazil. Looking like he never left. But then there's these young kids hanging around. 15-year-old Julian Agliardi's been around the world. Oh, big spin, front hurricane.
All right, Ginwoo has to start. He has to get it going here. It looks like he's set up on a different angle than the kick from Blunt.
Whoa! Was that a make?
That was a make. Probably doesn't want it to be a make because remember you can't repeat tricks. So let's see if he kept his feet on. Back tail, kick flip.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a make.
Never put a hand down.
No, but yeah, severely docked points.
Kareem. I like it. That's hype. Waiting on that score. Seeing where the judges go with this.
I'm not sure the judges know what to do with that trick.
You're like here, the whole sketchy, that trick is amazing. Kareem was dancing out on the floor.
I mean, regardless what it is, it's gonna have to be thrown away anyways. So I'd imagine.
Yeah, no hands down.
There's our judges. Billy Marks, Kelly Hart, Big Cat. I don't even know Big Cat's name. What's his name?
Scott Fett.
Yeah. He's famous in these parts, I'll tell you that though, right now.
Oh yeah.
So 4.5 for Ginwoo. And we should note real quick, that's Carlos Ribeiro in the lead, not Gustavo Ribeiro. Brazil versus Portugal. And somebody taught me this on the internet. They said, hey, you're messing up all the names. In Brazilian Portuguese, it's Ribeiro. In Portuguese, it's Ribeiro. So that's tricky. So thanks, internet. But they didn't say that nicely.
No, the internet is not nice. It's not a nice place.
Okay, so Carlos Ribeiro, the Brazilian, in first. Oh, going for the switch flip crook out on that out rail. I like him mixing it up.
A switch flip crook on a round out rail is absolutely insane. If he could pull that off, that could seal it. I do have a couple tricks in mind for him that I feel like he's really good at the nollie back 780 nose grind.
It's interesting going this route for Kitey.
Yeah.
Back heel flip, big spin, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot going on there. Seems like the likelihood of landing that one, it's a low probability trick, but Kitey's good. He's got it like that. He's the best late big spinner I've seen.
He has a really good heel flip, so, you know.
Peanut butter and chocolate, put them together. Best. Kelvin Hoffler, two-time SLS winner. Seems a little off. Maybe he's just hating this square rail, but Green's got his back. John Carlos Gonzalez coming back in.
Wow. Switchback tail, so sick. Very cool.
So he's in second place. A 1.7 puts him in the lead, so he's in first place.
First one to put 3 scores down. So it's a little bit of a deceiving first place, but he is skating great. He's landing tricks.
7.4. So yeah, 3 scores on the board, but his highest score is an 8.2.
Yeah, you know, if you look at the history of these things, it's usually got to average around a 9 to be in the mix.
Scores have been a little lower today,
Yeah.
but you're still going to have to average a little higher than a high 7s. That's for sure. So this is Gustavo Ribeiro. There we go. 360 flip front board. He's in 9th place. That's going to be his first score. That was his brother Gabriel cheering him on. Gabriel skated earlier today in the wild card jam. Didn't make it, but Gustavo was very nervous.
Here's another look at it.
He's so good at that trick.
So good at that trick. It's an impressive trick. Not easy by any means, but it has been pretty played in contests, so we'll see what the judge is. Yeah, 8.6.
So still holding up.
Yeah, it's a solid score.
Really good score.
Miles Silvas back in, sitting in 6th place.
The graphic. Oh, it kind of looked like he landed it for a second.
It did. I was getting hyped.
That's going to be a massive score. Switch heel back with.
That's going to bring
Okay. Attempt number 3 for Jamie Foy. Started out with that front crook shove. Now he's in the big section.
All right, he's got the official go ahead.
0 for 2 on the grapefruit grinds. What do you think? How many times do you go for a trick before you move on, or do you don't? You just do it. You got to do it.
It depends, you know. Some people have 5, 6 tricks they want to do in mind, and some people have 3.
Here's our Kona Big Wave new leader, Giancarlos Gonzalez from Colombia. Can he hang on to that lead? That's the question.
That would be almost the best.
All right, Julian Agliardi trying to get a second score on the board.
Big spin from Hurricane.
He skated through that wild card jam. He looked great in the first 15 minutes. Didn't look as great in the last 5 minutes. Maybe he's keeping some of that negative momentum going here in the
Yeah,
final.
he did lose a little momentum. I'm still not counting Jinwoo out.
Oh, backside double flip attempt.
Really close to putting it down.
Not looking good here right now with a 4.5 and 3 bails on the board for Ginwoo.
Yeah, it's his first street league. I think he's throwing some haymakers out there. But, you know, he is one of the best to ever do it in the contest.
Oh, Cordano. Fakey heel back lip.
And I think this is gonna be another nice setting for Dano up with 3 attempts to take the lead.
Is he gonna?
Actually, should go in the lead.
Is he gonna get checked back into the 9 club?
This Dios Azul tequila, I would say absolutely 9 club. He just has a bag of tricks that nobody else can do.
9.2 for this one.
So bumping up to second, but with 2 scores, that's what we're saying. You have to, history shows you have to average a 9. And he is so far 9.2.
So even though he's in second, he seems to be better situated for the win than John Carlos.
Absolutely.
But he's got 3 attempts left, and you know all his tricks are hard. He's gonna have to make one.
Might need an initial in front of these. Riviero or head barrel.
So looking at that leaderboard, Carlos Ribeiro is in 3rd, and Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal is in 4th. That's it's confusing. But there you go.
Maybe Carlos can help us out here.
Yeah, come on. Carlos, do us a solid. Missing that switch flip crook again. What's the hardest part about that trick besides everything?
You saw the switch flip was there. The crook just locked into the middle of the truck. When it's a round bar, you have to be so surprised or so precise to get the pinch right. I think if it was a ledge, she would have locked in and been able to kind of done like almost like a non-pinched like back nose grind crook thing. Probably could have got away with it, but the round bar, it's gonna slip out most of the time.
So Kairi started out with the heel back lip, didn't get a great score, and now is 0 for 3 on the heel flip big spin. Kelvin Hoffler up next, once again. Oh for 3 so far. Oh, making the kickflip back tail down the big square 11 stair, loosely modeled after some Cleveland spots. There's actually right between here and the hotel, there's a rail that is dead similar to that. Obviously been skated many times.
It's 2 blocks away. I saw that, clocked it. It's all bondoed up.
But it's got that curb at the bottom.
It does, but it is long square rail, so 7.1 for Kelvin. I'm sure he wanted a big spin out of that. He just kind of got stuck a little bit, but
7.1. Almost a meaningless score at this point if you're going for the win, which Kelvin is always doing. John Carlos back in. Whoa. He got loose on the run-up.
yeah, it's tough. You're throwing down and you have a split second to decide if it's right or wrong. And that one was just not right under the feet.
I'm always impressed with the people who have the presence of mind to stop. Like stop and do a redo. Because as skaters, we always just kind of go like, I can do it.
Yeah.
Even if you're riding up super sketchy, and then as soon as you pop, you're like, nah, I should have known better.
I really struggle with short runway. But there are some people that are good at it. And this, if you have pop, helps a lot. Go a little bit slower and just finesse your way through.
Wow. So clean. Switch heel back lip, Miles Silvas. How hard is that trick?
I mean, I was giving the judges a little bit of hard time on the heel flip back lip. Maybe they were just expecting this out of Miles so they couldn't score too high, which is smart. Switch heel back lip is something that is very, very rare. Not a lot of people do it, especially on something tall, mellow, and long. This is up there. This could be contender with the highest score of the day, which I think it is, 9.3.
9.3. Highest scoring trick of the day so far. Miles Silvas moves up into 4th place with 2 scores on the board.
Look at how high he pops that.
So the judges, in your eyes, redeeming themselves and more, actually proving how smart they were earlier.
You know what? I can admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong.
You'll buy him a beer later.
I don't know about that wrong.
You'll give him a Kona Big Wave.
I'll give him a free Kona Big Wave and a shot of Dios Azul.
All right, so next day we're gonna have Jamie Foy on attempt number 4 of 7.
Jamie Foy, skating in the, this is Florida weather today, so he should feel right at home here in Cleveland. Getting hung up. Is that all square rail blues?
That was all the square rails. First 2 attempts he didn't lock in, so that was on him. But that one, I will say, too much truck on the rail.
So after 4 attempts here in the men's finals from Cleveland, Giancarlos Gonzalez up on top with a 23.3. The Canadian Cordano Russell in 2nd, and Carlos Ribeiro from Brazil rounding out the top 3. It's a battle here. Guin Wu and Julian Agliardi struggling here in the finals. It could be nerves, it could be exhaustion, it could be a little bit of both, could be...
It's a long day for him. It's, 20 minutes of skating in a competition is a lot of minutes to log right before you get thrown in some of the best skateboarders in the world.
Guin Wu's got to turn it up right here.
Yeah, just not lining up for him. There's been a lot of talk of Guin Wu getting into Street League over the years, and maybe that pressure has just started to mount.
Oh, Cordano. Nollie big spin back lip fakie. The Galea Mamalu.
Galea Mamalu, one of the sickest skateboarders. I loved him. Yeah, nollie, big spin. He got a little bust up on the way out of there, but for a contest, pretty clean.
Yeah, no toe drag.
No hands touching. Just a little bit of wheel bite, but he's a big guy, so.
He does it. 8.0, good enough to move into the lead. Cordano, he's unstoppable.
It's good enough to put him in the lead, but I don't think he's happy about 8 even. I think he was looking for something in more of the higher 8s range just to fend some people off, but
He's got plenty more tricks.
oh yeah.
If he wants a higher score, he's gonna have to bump it up.
All right, Carlos is stepping away from that.
Switchback tail to forward with a broken board now. Ugh. Do you borrow a board when you break one, or do you have a backup? What happens for you?
I tend to borrow people's boards. One, I don't break boards though. I haven't broken a board in a very long time. But when Street League started, about maybe like the 2nd or 3rd year in the league, people who do break boards would bring a whole extra ready-to-go setup. That has already been broken in and skated, so the people like the Chris Coles of the world would bring 2 complete boards. That way, if they broke one, their team manager or friend would set up a board as they skate their other board. I would have to think someone like Carlos and Cordano. Cordano breaks a lot of boards. I'm sure he has another setup ready to go.
So Kaidi moves on from the heel flip big spin, but bails the heel flip tail. Now we got Kelvin Hoffler.
What Kelvin's gonna do here.
Coming off a 7.1, he has work to do to climb out of 8th place.
High enough to try to jump him up into that podium. He absolutely has the tricks.
Kelvin's a guy that likes to take his time. He goes when he wants to.
Oh, he doesn't like that drone either. I like when he kicks rocks and stuff out of the way too when there's not any.
That's a little bit of OCD. I get that. Skating's scary.
Yeah, no, all those things help.
Especially when someone flies a drone over his head.
Kickflip crook on the square bar.
On the square bar, it looks like this truck touch just kind of shot off from over there.
All right, next up, sitting in second place at the moment. Out of Colombia, tricky tap. We got John Carlos Gonzalez.
Jonka back in, cab front nose slide, not making it. He's still in second place. So what we're seeing right now is a lot of falls. So scores are holding up. That can change, of course, but could this strategy actually work where getting the scores in early, making them, ride it through to the win? Maybe. Gustavo Ribeiro, signature move.
Great flick. That launched out of there.
Miles Silvas in second. A 9.2 puts him up in the first place spot.
It's always tough when you go for the strategic kind of mid-range trick and it doesn't work out. It's like yeah, Jamie, it's just, you know what too, doesn't look like there's a lot of angle on that left side of the handrail. It's probably hard for him to get up and over.
So after that attempt, our Kona Big Wave new leader, Cordano Russell, can he hang on to that lead? Based on the number of falls we've seen, the answer is yes, but can that change? Julian struggling here in this final. 5 falls in a row. Jin Woo in a similar position. Backside double, back 160.
I mean, you got to think these kids are 15. They haven't been in this position in Street League yet. It takes a little bit to figure out.
So with 2 tries still to go, Carlos Ribeiro is in second place with only 2 scores on the board.
Third place, right?
Third place, sorry. Yeah, he's in third with 2 scores on the board. And then Jonka's got 3, but they're all mid-level scores. And Cordano trying to really seal it. Fakey 3, lip slide. What do you call it? Switch front board, fakey lip?
I say fakey tray back lip. But that's another one of those.
So, once again, Carlos Ribeiro from Brazil in third with 2 scores on the board. He's got 2 tries left. He could launch way up there. Only needs an 8.8 to move into first place.
2 ways to play this.
What do you think we'd be looking at score-wise for the switchback tail to full?
I think it would probably somewhere be around the high 7s, and that's what I think he was looking for, just to bump him into second, and then he would have that opportunity to get into first after that. And that's, I think, a little bit of Super Crown points weighing in on him there.
Makes are hard to come by out here.
Yeah, those back-to-back, Kyrie and Carlos both did the trick how they wanted to. It just got away from him at the end.
All right, next up, we got Kelvin Hoffler.
Yeah, looks like Kelvin's gonna stick to the rail. That's 7.1 on the board.
Kelvin Hoffler, he's going to have to make both of these next attempts to put himself in the mix. Not happening.
He still has one more after
He's
that.
not happy.
No, I mean, if you don't like the spot, you don't like the spot, you know?
Coming up next, currently in second place, coming in for his 6th trick attempt.
Currently second, Janka from Colombia. He's got a 7.7, an 8.2, and a 7.4.
Can he even get to first?
Okay, cab front nose slide down the 11. I think that we'll wait and see on that score. Maybe he's set himself up for his final try.
Yeah, this should be able to mathematically be able to get him in first after the next attempt, but he'll stay in second now, just improve his points. Dios Azul, tequila replay. Cap front nose to regular. So hard to spin away from the rail. One, fakie with the short runway is tough. And then spinning away from the rail, front nose, back to regular. Really good trick.
9 club, 9 even. So he gets rid of that 7.4. Now his lowest score is the 7.7. That will put him in contention, I would think, on his final attempt.
Right there, just so close. Cordano Russell. All right, so moving right along.
So Cordano Russell stays in the lead with the 26.2.
All right, next we're gonna see Gustavo Rivera.
Gustavo Ribeiro. There we go.
Wow,
Crook nollie flip.
that was an insane nollie flip.
So he had an 8.6. Now he's going to add to that. Depending on that score, will he be in the mix? What do you think, Crook nollie flip? Crowd's happy. His brother's happy. He's happy. Are the judges happy?
I mean, you can't do that trick any better. Nollie flipping out of a big handrail like this. Definitely hard. I think this has to be a 9, if not 9 and some change.
Judges give him. It's going to pop up on the screen in just a second.
What is the score gonna be? It's gonna be a
Right you are, 9.1. Now Gustavo Ribeiro is in third place, and Carlos Ribeiro in fourth. Okay, so Gustavo's setting himself up for that final try in a huge way. Miles Silvas looking for his third score. A 9.2 would put him in the lead.
Switchback tail, really well done. It'll put him onto the podium. It's not going to be enough for first. But as far as thinking about the road to the Super Crown, I think it was a smart move. Because I don't even know if that'll drop the 7.8. But it might. We'll see.
It's crazy though. Switch back tail down a 11 stair, only good enough for a 7.5.
So he's still gonna need 9.2 to win. But at least he sets himself up to be on the podium if he doesn't.
Jamie Foy. All right, switches it up, drops the grapefruit grind, goes 180 switch crook.
Which you would rather switch crook the square rail than switch feeble one, so a lot more, you can trust it more on a square rail than the 180 switch feeble.
Another look at it.
Did it perfect.
It's also got one more attempt after this. We'll get that score in, then we're going to get that re-rack.
Gave it a little pop out.
And final tricks here in the finals. After 2025 SLS Cleveland takeover.
7.2.
is going to be the score for Jamie Foy.
Jamie Foy, 6th place.
To get that third.
Looking for one final big score. He's got a little dance move for you. So there's one try remaining here in the men's final from Cleveland. Now we do the Lucy re-rack. Start order is adjusted based on current standings. Ginwoo, currently in 10th, will be first in. And the current leader, Cordano Russell, will have final say here from Cleveland. Sort of, how you been? What have you been doing? And I thought, like, do we know each other? I would remember you, but I don't. And I was like, he's that nice. Ginwoo gets it done here on his final attempt.
Double backside flip down the big set.
So I'm happy that he gets to skate out of here with a smile on his face, because there's nothing worse than finishing with 5 bails in a row. Beat 4, but still. Backside double flip.
What a crazy trick to just be able to do in a contest.
Beautiful. So Ginwoo sticking the backside double flip on his first ever SLS final. Good to see him out here. 8.9 is only good enough to move him to 7th, but it beats 10th. Julian Agliardi now in the cellar. Needs a 9.3 just to move into 6th. Big spin hurricane makes it.
Man, the kids just caught the rhythm a little too late. But strong finish from our wild card qualifiers.
With some experience, these guys they're gonna be unstoppable. You can see it.
It's not too far off, just a couple tweaks here and there with big spin hurricane to finish off a very strong day for Julian.
We're going to see plenty more of him in the future.
9 club. Beautiful. Big spin hurricane, good for a 9 even. And that bumps Julian into 7th. And Ginwoo back down a notch.
Yeah, I need to learn a bonus replay right there. You did it perfect.
Such a hard trick. I mean, we've seen people try the big spin hurricanes a lot in Street League, and it can fall to front board, you can slip out. It's like a lot has to go right to be able to do that one clean, and he did it perfect.
Getting a hug from Pops. His dad, his whole family. His brother, they all travel all over the place. It's pretty awesome. His brother's a ripping freestyler too. It's pretty entertaining. It's awesome. Yeah.
I know that.
This one's going to be for the crowd, Cleveland. Let's put those hands together for Kelvin Hoffler, the Super Crowd World Champion and Olympic.
Kelvin Hoffler trying to climb his way out of 10th place. Just not Kelvin's day. Not his square room.
It happens. He's not losing sleep over this.
mixed up. Some people love the game.
Kitey sitting in 9th place. Needs a 10 to get up into 5th. Let's do it. He went for it.
He went for that 5th spot.
That was sick.
Absolute killer.
Wow. A lot of falls there from Kitey this time.
Crazy one right there.
Jamie Foy, Deerfield Beach, Florida represent, 2-time Skater of the Year. Let's get in there.
Oh, front crook nollie flip.
Trying to dip back into that well. Go where the points are.
Right here, we good.
Front crook to anything, Jamie Foy. Currently 5th place, Carlos
Bring up Carlos Rivera.
Ibero.
8.8 for first.
He can do it.
It's doable.
Switchback tail.
You would need a 7.2 for third.
That-
a make?
That was a make.
Okay.
For first.
He landed it. It was perfect, but so Miles did it perfect. Got a 7.2.
Yeah, he's gonna
So I would imagine
no matter what. We're looking at him in the
this is the
podium,
same. This was definitely let's get some Super Crown points trick.
Because you know he could have gone for a switchback nose blunt
Or the switch flip crook would have been a 9.
7.5. That's good enough to bump Carlos up into 2nd place.
Which is smart. I mean,
All of a sudden now.
look, you want to win. You don't get an opportunity to win a contest that often.
He was
And
ready.
he had the opportunity to win it, but maybe this gets him closer into the Super Crown, and maybe that's his overall goal.
All right. Gustavo Ribeiro needs an 8.6 to take the lead. Doesn't get it. Does not get it. Miles Silvas on deck. Currently 4th. He needs a 9.2. His best ever finish was a 6th place in Munich, 2017. Went switch hurricane. Is that what that was? Didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
Yeah, the drama is building right here. It could come down to this last trick.
All right, Giancarlos Gonzalez on deck, needs a 9.1 and could get his first ever SLS win right here in Cleveland. But Cordano has final say.
I mean, he had to go outside of his wheelhouse there to go for the switch foot backflip, and here we go.
We got our winner. Cordano Russell, the Canadian, loved by everyone. Puts it down here in Cleveland. Skates out of here with a win.
This is our 4th SLS stop and our 4th different winner. Pretty amazing.
Yep, we saw Felipe Gustavo win in Brasilia. Saw Jocelyn win in Santa Monica. Nigel won in Miami.
And now, Cordano Russell etching his name into the history books of SLS.
He was going for like a double win right there. Wow, Cordano. That's so rad. Congratulations. Chloe Cavell, women's winner, on site to congratulate Cordano.
Taking away right there, some insane tricks, wild bag of tricks. Even trying to fake the trick with.
Well, how'd he do it, Sean?
Landed really hard tricks and great opportune times, you know? he started out hot. I think he had his bag of tricks is very, very good scoring tricks. And I think he's been tailoring his skating for this moment for a long time, and it just all came together.